When an accident left a volunteer firefighter with a deeply severed hand, first responders used a new plant-based gel to stop the bleeding. ABC Columbia's Lee Williams shares the story, marking the first time that it's been used here in South Carolina.
This is Casey Bolin, his wife Jessica, and their 8-month-old granddaughter Renly. A volunteer firefighter with the North Volunteer Fire Department, Casey says he was using a saw to build a wooden swing for Renly when his life quickly changed.
I guess the wood hit a knot or something and it jumped. It happened so quick, I really don't know what happened.
Leaving Casey's hand split open with 3 broken bones and 4 separated tendons.
It was pretty much hanging off. I had to hold my hand up to put my hand back in place.
When EMS and fellow firefighters with Orangeburg County Fire District arrived, Casey says they initially placed a tourniquet on his arm to stop blood flow, but too much of a pause could have left Casey without permanent use of his hand, says training captain Jeff Ellian.
Restoring blood flow to that injured hand while still maintaining bleeding control became the priority.
A new plant-based gel called trauma gel was placed on Casey's hand, stopping the bleeding within seconds.
I've done a lot of cool things in my career as being a paramedic for almost 15 years, and this is one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Paramedics with Orangeburg County EMS had just been trained on trauma gel a week before Casey's accident and had just received inventory on the product the day before. Divine timing, according to Casey, and a moment 15 years in the making, according to trauma gel's inventor, Joe Landolina, who created the gel as a chemical engineering student.
And I found this material that came from algae or seaweed that would stick to my skin and wouldn't let go until I wanted it to. And so I thought, what if you could inject that into a bullet wound and at least stabilize a patient from point A to point B.
The FDA approved trauma gel last year, and on August 27th, Casey became the first person in South Carolina for the gel to be used on, with 90% usage of his hand expected to return.
Thank God for putting everybody in my life that day. Hopefully now I can continue my career and doing things with my family and hope my grandbaby again.
In Orangeburg, I'm Lee Williams, ABC Columbia News.
That is amazing.